Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am Megan, the face behind Cozy Friend Creations, and this week we have another crochet week vlog type thing, market prep vlog. I have a market this Saturday. It's not like a big one or anything, it's just a little farmer's market I set up at sometimes during the summer. So I'm just going to be preparing for that. I'm going to be making some weighted plushies and then also market prep size plushies, like littler ones, because those honestly do sell well there. I also got to finish up some bookmarks that I started last week. If you watched last week's vlog, I just have to put like tassels on some of them and then put them in the display and everything. Or honestly, I group them up. I don't keep them in the display to take them there, but then I put them back in the display. So yeah. But if you'd like to see more of my content, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, so in last week's vlog, I had ended off with making the last two of the mini Fruit Dragon Buddies pattern. That is currently up for a tester call, so people are applying to that to test it, and it'll be getting tested this week. I'm picking testers on Friday. It is currently Wednesday, so but after that I ended up making a slightly weighted possum buddy. I'm gonna start stuffing a little more than just the bodies to make them more weighted, but he is still pretty weighted. And this is my possum buddy pattern, which is available on my Etsy. Every time I make one of these, I haven't made a weighted one, but every time I make just like the regular version, sells out every time. It doesn't matter what craft fair, either online or at a craft fair. So I've made a lot of him. And then right now I'm making this duck. I made the head already a little bit weighted, but I did add some plush, like some polyfill into it to still make it like stuffy or squishy. But I'm not sure who this pattern's by. I literally just bought the pattern, but I will have it up here who it's by. And I have the head done, the wings, and then I'm working on the second foot right now. So once I get done with that, I will show you all, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to make after it, but I'll figure that out. Okay, so I got the duck done, and this is what he looks like. This pattern is by Made by Love Me, M-I, not M-E. I remembered it so I could say it in the video this time, but he is so cute. I definitely love the weighted version. I could not get his legs weighted, but they're like built into the body, so like he's like stuffed to like right here, and then the rest of it's just regular polyfill, and he's so cute. So right now I have two weighted plushies. This one's definitely a bit more, I don't know, they're honestly kind of the same because this has like a wider thing and has a lot more space, but they're so cute and I love them. Okay, I have not decided what I'm gonna crochet next because I just hopped right on here as soon as I finish this, and now I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna crochet next, and I will show you all later on. So it has been a few hours, and I have gotten 3 of these little pandas done, and then I also got 4 of these little baby seals done, and these are both part of my market prep mini pack. They're like my go-to like $10 sized items with Burnett blanket. 3 of these seals are for my craft fair this weekend, and then this seal, the 4th seal, is getting put back, and then I already have 1 panda already, so 2 more are for the craft fair, and then I'm going to be putting a panda back, and I'm putting these back for a market that I have in October. And I know that seems like so far away, but this is a 4-day market, and you can barely walk. I've never set up at this one. This will be my first year setting up, but I went all the time as a kid. Well, not all the time. I went a few times as a kid, and it was insane, and it's just busier and busier. It's in Indiana. It's So this will be my first Indiana market as well, but my dad lives in Indiana, so he's going to help me with that one. And so I'm going ahead and setting stuff back so that I'm not like scramming to get a bunch done right beforehand. And also I'm going to need like at least triple, maybe quadruple what I have usually. So yeah, little things I feel like I'm going to need a lot more of. So that's why I'm going to make like the things that I'm putting back are $10 and below items. So may end up doing a few 15, I don't know. It just depends, but yeah. So that's all I've gotten done so far. Andrew will be getting off in about 30-40 minutes, and then we gotta go run to Walmart and get a few things, and then I'll come home and crochet some more. Yeah, not sure what I'm gonna crochet, but I need to crochet more littler things, whether it's $5 items or these, but yeah. So I'll see you all. I probably won't update y'all again tonight, so I'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning. It is now Thursday, and last night I only ended up getting one more thing crochet wise done, which was an axolotl. But then this morning so far I've done 4 more axolotls. These are going to be for my craft fairs, and then I'm putting one of the pink ones away, so that makes my 3, including the panda and seal that I need to put away. But last night I ended up kind of like making my own crochet book from like my patterns, and like I just like laminated. I used cardstock for all of it, and like laminated the back and the front. And this is only some of my patterns. This ain't even half, I would say. So yeah, but it just has like that, all those different patterns of mine in there. And so that I can just use this instead of always having to look at my phone, because sometimes I need my phone for other things, and having to look at patterns isn't the easiest, so now I'll have these. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep crocheting, and I'll update you all on what I make. Good afternoon. It is a Friday, and I didn't record anything else last night, but I'm going to show you all what I got done and then explain why this is all that I got done. So, first things first, I got 2 little baby leggy frogs done. I only have 2 of those, so now I have 4. I'm going to need way more than 4, but it's a start. And then I made 3 mushroom boys in pink, red, and blue. And that is all I crocheted, but I decided to design something that'll help me with my markets and just everything. And it's a market prep and inventory and sales book. I did go ahead and put this file on my Etsy. You will not get a physical book, but you can get the pages to print off yourself. To like have your own or whatever, make your own, or just to use the pages. So first it comes with like a little inventory sheet with where you can put the item number, so like the SKU or something, because I have numbers for mine. And then what the item is, how many you need, and how many you have. Then there is a purchase tracker, which has the number of items that they bought. So if they bought 3 items, you'll put 3 there, what the items they purchased were, how much their total was, and how they paid: cash, card, Venmo, PayPal, anything like that. It also comes with item identification ones. So like on here I have the number of the item, what the item is, how much they cost, and which section of my craft fair they go in. So like I have like 2 different carts, a $5 cart and a $10 cart. So if it's a $5 item or something that goes on there, I just put that. And I went through and numbered literally every plushie that I have, or like the patterns that I have for them. And yeah, it also, in the file on Etsy, it does come with like the front and the back of it, so if you wanted to laminate it and make it your own little book, you can. I think it comes with about 6 of each pages, but obviously you can print more than 6 once you get the thing. So yeah, that is now available on my Etsy, so you can get that on there. But right now what I'm going to do the rest of the time is, or the rest of the day, is I need to film my Everything I Crochet This Week video, as well as put the new plushies this week that I made on my website. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then afterwards I'm gonna go over inventory and update my inventory of what I have for this one. Good morning, it is Saturday. First things first, we're gonna ignore the hair. It's halfway through wet, halfway through dry, so it's a mess. But last night I did not end up crocheting anything else after I got done with inventory and everything. It was pretty late, so I just decided to go ahead and call it a night. This morning I did get started on like my market prep, since I do have my inventory and I know what I needed. I needed 3 mini chicks and frog hats because I have none of those, and my display I set up in 3s, or like it sets up 3s perfectly, like in a row. So I just got all 3 of those done. I was gonna work on like some chubby frogs and different things, but then I ordered some yarn. Some of it will be here tomorrow, and then Monday. But tomorrow I'm going to be going to my dad's house actually, and we're kind of doing like our Memorial Day event tomorrow because they ended up having something come up Memorial Day. So we're just gonna like we were gonna have a cookout and go out on the boat, but the water's too high and there's a lot of debris in the water, so we're not going on the boat anymore. And my dad was like, you just want to go to this restaurant instead, and so we're just going to the restaurant with my dad, and then we're gonna go to the house and hang out. So I probably won't get much done. I don't know what time we'll be home. We're getting there around 12, but we're going to the restaurant around 2. So he lives like an hour and a half away, so it is a little bit of a drive. So I'm gonna try and get as much done as I can today. I know I'm gonna make the mushroom hat frogs. And the mushroom hat frogs are this same pattern. I just don't do the baubles for the eyes, and I do it in red. And then embroider like the white spots on it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to crochet next, and then I'll have to look and see what all I need that doesn't include green, because I got so many new greens. I think I got like 3 or 4 new greens. And I'm super excited to use those for market prep stuff. So it's a new yarn I'm also trying, but it looks a lot like this one that I really love, but it's just so expensive. It's $10 for only like 70 yards, which is ridiculous, but these ones are like $5.99 for 71 yards, so not bad. Oh, also, I just wanted to show you all, I got sent this yarn spinner. I don't want to like wind my yarn because it's kind of where I want it. From this company called Spring's Fantasy. Or like, not company, it's a business, but look how cute it is. It's a little heart and it's pink, and I love it. I've never had a yarn winder, or what are they called? They're not a yarn winder, yarn spinner. I've always wanted one of those, and I've just never gotten one. And when they reached out and said that they wanted to send me one, I was like, yes. I will have their information down in the description if you wanted to get one. It is so well made, and like it's 3D printed, but it's got some heft to it, and it spins amazingly. I am gonna go ahead and show this. Here is all their socials if you all like wanted to scan it or whatever. Super cute little cards too. So yeah, and back to work I go. Little update, I got 5 of the little mushrooms done. I'm gonna have 3 for my craft fair, 1 to put back, because even though this is the same, I don't know if I talked about where I have to put 3 things back per week in this video, if it was my last video, but I'm putting 3 things back for a really big craft fair. that I'm doing in October, and it's like a 4-day event, so I'm going ahead and putting 3 small things back a week, whether they're $5 or $10 items. So I'm going to put him back this week, because my weeks are Friday through Friday, even though my videos are Tuesday through Tuesday, I think. Something like that. Yeah. He's going back. And then I made one with bobbles for the arms so that I can make him on a swing, because I only currently have one swinging animal for like rear view mirror hangers, and they are one of my best sellers. So yeah, I'm gonna make the swing for this, and then I'm gonna look and see on my inventory what I do still need that isn't like green, so that I can use my new green for all the green stuff that I have coming. So okay, so I'm home from my dad's, and it's currently 10 o'clock. Today was a pretty crazy day. I had so many orders. Like, it's insane. Not only on my cat going by, that's why the phone's shaking, and his tail. But not only on my website, but so many pattern orders, and I'm so beyond thankful for all the support I've been getting. I just wanted to show you all the new all the new plushies that are going home. I've sold 6 out of 8 fruit dragons, 2 axolotls, a stingray, a goldfish. Winky, what are you doing? Stop chewing on everything. A little mini baby cow, and a mystery plushie box. And I don't know if I said elephant already, but my elephant as well. So I'm going to pack all these, and I may call it a night here. I may not. I'm pretty tired from today, so we'll see. Okay, so I've been packing these orders, and I've only gotten 2 packed, and in that time I got 2 more orders. So I was just going to show y'all what else got ordered. I got this little mini stingray, and then another person ordered my Ilaria the axolotl, my purple one, and then also my apple fruit dragon buddy. This is the last one of the bigger ones I have, so I'm so happy about that. It's insane. I'm gonna get back to packing these, but I just want to say thank you to everyone and anyone who ordered. I know some of you all may not be on YouTube, but even still some of you might, so thank you. Okay, so we are in Michael's. I ended up I dropped off all of the packages at the post office, and I'm just here yarn shopping. I got some pink. I'm not seeing the baby blue that I need though, which is sad. But I really need Sweet Snuggles to come back, because we have like none. It's just, or Sweet Snuggles Light. We only have Sweet Snuggles, and then the Skinny Chanel. We have a few possibly Chanel homes. Not anymore. Okay, so I'm home from Michael's and the post office and everything, and the last I updated you all on the crocheting, I had got the chicks with the mushroom hats done, and I was going to turn one of them into a swing, and I did that. I just gave it a little brown swing, and then I ended up making 3 of these little mini mallards. This pattern's by me, but it's like not released. It's just kind of something I freehand. It's the same as like my little mini baby chicks. So I got those done, and then I got inspired to work on something and create a new pattern. And it's gonna be like a Pokemon back, kind of. So right now I'm starting Pikachu, and this is what I have done. I have to do like the ears and the tail still, and he's gonna get felt eyes. That's why he doesn't have any eyes. But I thought I would do a quick Michael's haul. I only got 3 skeins of yarn, but I did get a brand off of Amazon yarn as well, so I'm going to show you all that. The one I was talking about earlier. I'm waiting on 2 skeins still that are coming today, and they're 2 green ones. Then I ended up going back today and ordering some like pink and I think 1 or 2 other colors, and I found another brand, because like this brand, it was like $10 for their white, and I'm not paying $10 for 75 yards. Not even 75, 71 yards. That's just ridiculous. But I found this one that was like $5 for 75 yards, and I'm like, okay, I'll try that, and it looks like pretty much the same as this. So but anyway, from Michael's I got a baby pink brunette blanket in black, and then a brunette blanket in lead. It's been a while since I've had some dark gray, so I'm happy to have this back. The 4 colors I got from Amazon are, I'm not sure, it doesn't say the name, but like this is blue and this is the brand. Yellow's pretty neon-y, but it's still like I'll still use it. It's not like too neon-y. And then a light blue and this green. I ordered another one of these because I decided I have my next set of mini dragons in mind, and I need that for one of them. So also, I'm pretty sure in my last video I talked about how I had ordered eyes from AliExpress at the end of April, and they were supposed to be here last month on the 13th. Well, I've been filing claims, trying to get a refund, because they obviously, like, I thought they weren't coming, and they started working on it, put a rush on it, and they ended up getting here today. So I ended up getting my 18mm, 25, and 20. I usually don't use 25 a lot, but all the 25mm I do have are painted, and if I need a color that I don't have, then I have like no spare ones. So all these are for me, none of these are for selling. So I'm not gonna like paint them to sell, these are just gonna be mine. I ordered a pack from Amazon because those got lost, but then the Amazon one ended up getting lost. It wasn't really lost, it's just like we just moved and everything, so like change of address stuff like that. Yeah, let's see, we got 12mm, which I don't really use 12mm all that often, but I have 12mm, so. And then we got 14mm, 16mm, one of these are 20 and one of these are 22. I think this is the 20, this is 22. And then these are 24.5, so almost 25mm, and then these are 30. I've only used 30 like maybe like twice, 2 or 3 times in my life, but I have a lot of painted ones, but I don't have any clear ones, so, or like ones that aren't painted, so now I have them if I need them. That's pretty much all the haul for today. I'll show you all the other greens when they come in. I'm going to continue working on the Pokemon pack. I think I'm going to try working on that till like Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday just punch out, market prep, just get it all, the little things, it's like $5 items and stuff that I need done. I'm not gonna take the Pokemon probably to this market just because I have Anime Fest next week, not next week, next month, and I want to save them for that. So I have enough bigger plushies, I think, especially for Pendleton. I'm not sure for the night market, but I'll have 2 more weeks before that, so yeah, I'll have time to make more. Okay, so I got done with the Pikachu. Other than the eyes, I have to make them and glue them on. I'm gonna wait until I get like all of them done to like see which ones need felt eyes and which ones don't. So then I can just make them on my Cricut all at once instead of having to keep getting it out. But I mean, I don't really have to get it out because it's just right there, but it's just easier to do them all at once. And then I designed another one, and the bodies are made the exact same, but this one was made with like the old formula, like the non-shrink formula of Burnett blanket, that like the one that isn't the funnest to work with, but that's like the perfect color, so I used it, and I'll use it honestly like for stuff like that. But I made a Snorlax. This was my next one. Super cute. Like, I'll show you what I mean by the size. This one was with like the formula that was fun to work with, and then this is Baby B from Hobby Lobby. Like, here's the size comparison. It's not like too much, but a little bit, so. But I'm not gonna like kind of have them next to each other in the picture. I'm gonna have them like take a picture of each one and then do like a grid like I usually do when I have multiple of something. So anyways, I'm gonna take a break from working on creating more of the Pokemon patterns just because it can be a little mind-numbing creating new patterns, and I need something that's like easy. So I'm gonna work on my small items so that I can use my new yarn. Here are the other two shades of green. They are so pretty. I really love this one. I've never had a green like this. And so I'm just gonna work on like little frogs and different things because I need to get them done anyway. And I also want a chance to work on like kitten love cats. It's okay if I don't get this done this week because Anime Fest isn't until next month, so I have plenty of time. But I do want to get this pattern in the testing phase next week, but it doesn't need to be like Monday or whatever. So I have time to work on them next week, and I'll still probably work on one or two more this week. I'm not sure how many I want. I am in like, I wouldn't say exhausted. I'm in a lot of pain because yesterday when I was at my dad's, I didn't realize it, but I pulled a muscle in my shoulder and it's like been hurting so bad, reading down into my chest and my arm. That's another reason I want to work on smaller things. But I'm in so much pain and I'm just not thinking straight. I know I should probably just take off crocheting, but then if I do, then all I do is think about the pain, so we're gonna crochet more. But yeah, so I'm just gonna marker prep some more, and then maybe tomorrow or the next day or whatever, just whatever I feel like making. I know I want to make kitten love cats because I'm really in the mood for those, but I also want to make my frogs, so we're gonna start out with the frogs tonight and then maybe kittens tomorrow and go from there. Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, and sorry if I look rough today. I slept like crap because of my shoulder, but I'm gonna show y'all what all I got done last night, and then so far this morning I got 3 chubby frogs done. All I have to do is like stuff them and add on the little details. All the $5 items that I've gotten done are gonna be like this. What's it called? Friday morning before I do my Everything I Crocheted This Week video. I always have like 3 or 4 hours. I am just gonna use those few hours to stuff and do all these, so I'm gonna just make what I can. I also made a baby leggy frog, and then I've gotten 3 itty bitty turtle heads done. So, and then I just got done with this loaf cat. All I gotta do is add on the little mouth and nose, and a lot of people do X's. I do like with pink yarn, like a line and then a line down. That's how I do mine. And I think they're cute that way, but yeah. I'm going to continue just to, I think, work on loaf cats for a little bit because I'm in the mood to make loaf cats. And I'm never in the mood to make loaf cats, so if I am, I'm going to make them. So it has been a couple of hours, and I wanted to just update you all on what I got done. Also, please ignore my background, like right there. It's something, it's all my Amazon packages and stuff, and I just need to get rid of it, but I just keep forgetting about it. But so I embroidered the nose on the black and white one, and he's so cute. And then I did a Siamese, which is adorable. I love these. And then I just made like a little pink and white one because I know there's a little girl out there somewhere who wants a pink cat. When I was little, I would have loved to have a pink cat. Also, I did a butthole on this one. I didn't do it on the others. Just because this one, I feel like for a little girl, they may not want the butthole. And then this one is a gray and white one, and it's a darker gray, so it really wouldn't show up. And the black one obviously wouldn't show up. I could do them in white, but I don't currently know where my white acrylic yarn is, so yeah. But that's all I've gotten done so far. When Andrew gets off, we are gonna go to Michael's so that I can get Burnett Mystical Canyon. It says they have it in store. I've seen that they have mystical, so I'm very optimistic that they have it. But after I get that, then I'm gonna make an orange one, and then also an orange and white one. And I think that'll be it for the love cats. But until then, I'm gonna work on like the little $5 items. Alright, so I'm back from Michael's. I ended up getting the Burnett Mystical and Canyon, like I said that I wanted. This will be a cute orange cat. And then this color was actually one of my testers. She made her seal out of it, and she's also a friend. Like, we live in the same state and everything, and we've met in person, and she's the nicest person. Her crochet business is a Stitch in Time Crochet. I'll have it up here. But she recommended this color, and I also think this color would be a good cat. And it is the Burnett Mystical in Gray Cloud. But then we also went to Walmart, and they ended up having Burnett Baby Blanket Frosting in Sunday Times. I have like 2 frosting ones, like the blue and then like the red one. But I've never had, those are the only 2 I've ever had. I've never had this one. I also thought this would make a cute cat. I don't have a lot of variegated yarns, and I wanted to have some like variegated cats, because no cats are really solid color unless they're like black or white. Like even like the grays have different tones to them. Okay, and then I wanted to give a yarn haul of all the yarn I got today. I don't think I showed it earlier, and if I did, I'm gonna cut it out anyway, so y'all won't know. But in the brand that I've been using, I got pink. I realized I like the newer kind better than this kind. It's like way softer, so I probably won't order this except for like those greens, because this doesn't have the best greens. It does have the perfect kiwi green though, so I ordered that to make a kiwi dragon. But here is the brand of the other one, and I got these on Amazon as well. I got 2 red, got a white, I got a black. I still have way more coming tomorrow, like this ain't even all of it. Another white. And then this is the other brand. I got, like, it comes like vacuum sealed, which is funny. But I got another pink and another one of these, so I can make a mint chocolate chip ice cream dragon, because my next set of dragons is going to be like a dessert theme. Right now, all like I can think of is a chocolate chip cookie, mint chocolate chip ice cream, and birthday cake. So I know there's like other ones I can make, but how small the tail end needs to be, I can only realistically do some things. So those are the 3 I've come up with. Now that I got those Burnett blankets from the store, I'm going to work on more cats. I did end up getting, let's see, 1 more chubby frog done, so I'm good on chubby frogs. I only needed 2 baby leggy frogs, and I had made 1 in the light green, and dark green, and then I made 2 in this. One of these will be my second item that I'm going to put back for the week. I'm not sure what my third one's going to be yet. I'll just kind of go. It may end up being a cat depending on how many cats I end up making. But, and then I got the 3 turtles done. I have been forgetting to tell you all patterns, so I'm going to go over it. The itty bitty this is my itty bitty turtle pattern. It's available as a free pattern on my Instagram, or if you prefer a PDF pattern, it is like $1.50 on Etsy, a very cheap price. And then the baby leggy frogs is Not Jaded Co. The chubby frogs is all from Jade, and then the loaf cats is Annie Caraway Art. But those are all the patterns. That's all I've done, and I'm gonna try and at least finish cats tonight, so that I can make other stuff tomorrow. Good morning. It is Wednesday now, and this is going to be my last clip of the thing, but I'm going to show you all what I ended up getting done last night and this morning, and just kind of give you all a little update on something that happened. I had to go to the doctor this morning because last night after my last like recording, I ended up like it hurt to breathe on my left side where like my shoulder was, like it had gone down all the way to my left rib. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It's just muscle pain. Yeah. But then I went to bed and laying on it, I was like, okay, I feel fine. I can breathe. Everything's normal. Well, this morning, it ended up being like such bad pain. And I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the doctor. So you can't get into any doctors quick. And I don't want to go to the ER because I don't want to be there forever. So I made an appointment at the little clinic. Turns out I do not have a pulled muscle at all. I have pleurisy. It's nothing serious. It's just like inflammation of like the lungs and chest. I had it when I was little a couple times. So they prescribed me steroids and to get like the inflammation down, but it hurts. Like just that, it hurts so bad to breathe, and even just standing up hurts. Anything. I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm still gonna crochet my way through it. So last night I ended up getting done this little cat in this. These are the orange. This is a solid orange and white. And then this morning, I worked on it some before we left because I didn't go automatically when I woke up because, yeah, Andrew was still sleeping. But I ended up getting these two done. This is just like the brown and gray, and this is like the brown and white-ish gray. And I did these both with brown eyes. I'm going to put this one back for my third thing that I need to set back for the week. So then I would be left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these, and that's plenty enough for the craft fairs for a while. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you all for watching. I know it was kind of all over the place. It was a market prep week originally, and then it was just crocheting different things. So I mean, technically it is market prep because everything I make is pretty much for my markets, but I don't always do little things. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more of my content, and don't forget to leave it a thumbs up so I know that you guys do like these type of videos, and I'll see y'all next week.